Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to another episode of Let's Eat Street. As you can tell, today we're not in our regular kitchen. We're doing this one from home, but we're still going to be bringing you some of the most mouth-watering cuisine from all around the world directly to your living room. And as ever, I'm joined by our very talented chef, Chef Nitesh. Come through to the kitchen. How you doing, bro?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Tell us a little bit about what we're doing today on Let's Eat Street.
So today we are making mango lassi granola.
Yes.
We're making French toast.
Yes.
We're making egg burji. We're making keema, and we're gonna serve the egg burji and keema with the pav.
You brought it back with the keema. As you know, I'm not a big fan of egg, but
As you know, yeah, I'm just gonna give it a twist, and I'll make sure you enjoy it.
that's the challenge. He's gonna make me like it. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's get started with our
Get started.
egg first. Is it?
Now it's gonna be keema first.
Okay.
We'll start with the oil.
Yeah. Feels different, doesn't it? Not in our regular kitchen.
That's a little.
I didn't even have to dress like this, but I just like dressing like a chef, so bought my apron, got my hat, you know.
Once the oil is hot,
Yeah.
we'll start with a little bit of cumin seeds. For ginger, garlic. We'll cook this for a couple of minutes.
Are you gonna have anything for me to do today?
I do have it. Once we're done with the cooking bit, yes, I do have a lot of things for you today. You're gonna assemble the mango lassi granola for me, and you're gonna make the mixture for the French toast,
Okay.
and then yeah, I
The
think
sort of things that we've got on today's show, it's sort of breakfasty things, but this is the type of thing that you can try for sahur as well.
yes,
I
and
guess
we
maybe
are
in
also
Ramadan.
we're also gonna be making masala chai.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect breakfast, or you can have it for your sahur as well. Lots of different choice for you guys today. There's lots of things here on the counter. I'm still trying to figure out what we're gonna do, but I'm sure it's gonna be good.
As you can see, the ginger garlic has now gone a bit golden. Gonna add,
Getting nice and
Onion.
brown.
yeah,
Yep. Tell me about the dish that we're making. Where is it from? Where did you learn it? Where does it originate?
so this one is also one of a street food from Bombay,
Yeah.
and to be honest, this has got a recipe where everyone has got its own recipe, but I remember where I had it once in Bombay. It was opposite a college, and when we went there, the taste was amazing. It was the spices that they used was something else. So I just went and obviously spoke to the chef there, and he roughly told me the procedure of making it.
Gave his secrets away.
Maybe he did not, because he actually didn't tell me all the actual spices.
Yeah.
But he did mention the procedure of why is it different to the other keemas, you know what I mean? The way others cook them.
Yeah.
Others cook them. So it was quite interesting, and then I think I came back and I tried it. Couldn't get exactly the same, but I got close enough. So I thought, yeah, it is one of the dish. It's one of the recipes that I stick to when I make my keema.
Well,
now
I'm
you
glad
see-
I get to try it today.
As you can see, the onions are translucent as well. I'm gonna add the keema.
What are we using? Lamb?
Yeah, lamb. You just have to make sure you break the lumps. That's the most important thing with the keema, because you don't want the lumps. You want it like nice and grainy, but not lumpy.
Yeah.
Obviously, to break the lumps, there is what you can also do is the whisk, the actual whisk. If you keep mashing it with a whisk,
Yeah.
then yeah, the lumps go. And the other thing is, what you can also do is with a fork, you can keep stirring it with a fork, and then yeah, that will also help you to break the lumps. It all depends what's your comfort zone. When you cook in the restaurant, because we cook about 20-25 kg at a time, obviously spoon is not the best option. That's when we use the whisk. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's only, how do I say, it's only the first part. Now when it's actually cooking, this is the only time where you can break the lumps.
Yeah.
Because once it's cooked,
then it's too late.
yeah, once it's cooked, then they don't break because they have cooked it. Yeah, it's cooked. The meat is actually cooked. So everything that we are cooking today, it's as I'm sure you mentioned, it's for breakfast, or you can say the afternoon tea. The high tea afternoon
Very
sort
fancy.
of time. Yeah.
Afternoon tea, huh? Rather. I'll just be happy with my
Breakfast.
keema, my breakfast, yeah. Keema for breakfast though. Bit of a... but I guess that works more for Sahur. When you want something
Yeah,
that's going to get
yeah.
you through the day.
Yeah.
You want an energy-packed breakfast.
Yeah.
Not everybody's waking up to have keema for breakfast, eh? But that's what it's about here on Let's Eat Street. Showing you new things that you can try from the comfort of your own home. This and all the other recipes and ingredients, so everything that you've seen Chef Nitesh make on this show is going to be available on the website. So do go check that out, and you can try all of this from your own home.
Now we're gonna add the spices to this. Turmeric powder. So meat masala. Cumin powder. Coriander powder.
Lots of spices.
We're gonna cook it. So normally what people do is one of the ways where people cook is they cook the onions, they cook the tomatoes, and the last thing they add is the keema.
Yeah.
So that's what this chef was telling me, that if you put the spices straight onto the keema,
Yeah.
it absorbs more
Soak them all up, yeah.
masala,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's what helps to enhance the taste of the dish.
Brilliant.
So we're going to cook this in a slow flame.
Yeah.
So now if you see, the keema is nicely cooked. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming together. Getting the smell.
Now we're going to add tomatoes to this.
Yeah.
A little bit of green chili.
It's a little bit.
And we're going to leave it on a slow flame on the other side.
While we crack on with
The burji.
the burji.
Leave it on a slow flame. That's perfect. Now we'll start with the burji. So again, start with the oil. Okay, so we'll start with the oil.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit cumin seeds, and in here we're not going to add garlic. We're just going to add ginger
Yeah.
and green chilies. So we'll wait for this.
This is basically, it's going to be like a scrambled egg.
It is.
But
it
with
is a
other
scrambled
things
egg.
added in
Yes,
there.
Yes, it is, yes. So we're gonna whisk this a little bit so it comes together.
It's going to be spicy, isn't it?
No, it's
No?
not gonna be. No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
It's already bad enough I have to deal with the egg. Don't want it to be too spicy.
That's it. onions. Oh, green pepper.
Yeah. Oh, this has got quite a few things in there then, huh?
Red pepper, yep.
That's good, I like that. It might drown out some of the eggy taste. Oh, that's plenty. Not so bad. I'm looking forward to it now.
Go back.
You gotta switch. It must be very different cooking in a normal kitchen compared to the restaurant kitchen.
It is. It's because of the, the strength of the flame.
Yeah.
In the restaurant kitchen is quite high.
Yeah. You can get a lot more done for a lot more people, I guess.
Exactly. That's one thing, and you can get a lot more quicker as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've noticed, after we put the oil in restaurant, probably about 10 seconds, the oil is hot enough.
Yeah, straight away.
Straight away. For the other ingredients. But yeah, at home it takes time. But it's good. You know what? To be honest, slow cooking is actually good. My dad used to say, when I started cooking, and I think I cooked a couple of times at home, not much, but I was cooking on a very high flame at home. And then he's like, so what are you doing? I said, it's just not coming out right, it's just too slow. And that's one tip he gave me. He said the best food is cooked when the flame is controlled. It has to be low. So probably that is why everyone loves home cooked food.
Yeah, well, I love your home cooked food. Nothing beats home cooked food. We've got this and a lot more all after this break. Join us again on Let's Eat Street. Welcome back from the break. We're halfway through our egg burji. So we're just going to go through completing this. And then we've still got the lassi to look forward to as well. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. You know me. I love my lassi.
Gonna add a bit of turmeric and pepper to this. That's all the spice you need, because you don't want garam masalas and any of the powdered spices, because look, now egg has its own taste to.
And there's already a lot going on there.
Exactly,
as well.
yeah. You don't want to make this into a curry.
No. I like how colourful it is as well. Been one of the themes of the show. I love how colourful and fun and exciting the food can be. Not just the taste of it as well. But this is something that you guys miss out on at home. You don't get to smell sometimes how amazing this food actually is.
If you see, the egg has all come together.
Yeah.
Just gonna finish it with a little bit salt and butter.
Butter. Butter. Say in a Birmingham accent.
Butter?
Butter.
Butter?
Yeah, he's getting it.
So we're done with the burji. We'll just wait for the butter to melt.
Butter.
And finish it with coriander.
Of course.
So as you can see, the butter is nicely melted as well. We'll just keep this aside and we'll start with the mango lassi granola.
Well, hey. Right. What do you want me to do?
Our burji is ready. So let's start making the mango lassi granola, and I want you to make it for me.
I'm here.
I'll get all the ingredients for you in a bowl.
Yeah.
But that's your real taste. You have to make sure the yogurt is blended in very, very smoothly.
Yeah. So
with the mango pulp.
Got a yogurt, a mango pulp.
Mango pulp. Yeah.
Anything else for now?
Now that's it. I want you to whisk that for me.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks like the best whisking you've ever seen. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, you know what? I thought you will come. There
Why
might
are you doing
be
it
some
more?
lumps.
It's perfect.
I'm just checking, just making sure it's right. Okay, come. We'll move here. And we'll add some icing sugar. Now the reason why we are adding icing sugar, you can add sugar as well, but what happens is when you mix the sugar, it gets a bit runny.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we are adding icing sugar, because then it will give you the sweetness as well, plus it will let the consistency of this dish be a bit thicker.
See, we're getting all these secrets out.
Now we're gonna add fruits to this. So we've got honeydew melon, we've got green grapes, red grapes, berries and strawberry. So now, to be honest, this you can add whatever fruits you want. It's entirely up to you. You can add apple, pears, oranges. It's entirely up to you, whatever you fancy.
Put it all in, bro. As you can see, I'm proper healthy and that. It takes a lot to maintain this figure, so just throw it all in.
So that's all done.
Lovely.
That's all done. So we're going to leave this here and we're going to start with our French toast. And I'm going to start making the tea.
Tea, not just any tea.
It's masala chai.
This is masala chai.
Now add water,
Yep.
milk.
What water to milk ratio do you use?
So I use 3/4 milk and a quarter water.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3:1.
Yeah.
Go cinnamon stick, some ginger over here, which I just need to crush a little bit. So you can normally chop the ginger as well, but I believe when you crush it, you get more stronger flavor. Another key thing which I prefer is I prefer my milk to be boiled before I add the tea bags.
Okay.
Because otherwise I believe the tea might boil, but the milk in it might still be raw. So I make sure
So
my
then
milk is boiled.
you're gonna boil it, put the tea bags in, and then reboil it again.
Exactly.
Okay.
So in that way, I know my milk is cooked,
Yeah.
and then when I put the tea, it's boiled again, so the tea is properly brewed as well.
Okay.
I've got, yeah, that's for you.
Thank you.
I've got egg in here. Are you gonna do it? Okay, let me do it.
I was gonna get it out the way for you.
I've got milk in here.
So I'm just whisking again,
Yeah,
yeah?
you're gonna whisk it again. I've got a bit of sugar in here. And a touch of cinnamon powder. That's it. With a little bit of oil. Don't need too much oil in here. We just need to sort of make sure to get a nice sort of crust on our bread, and that is why we need a little bit of oil.
All right, you show me
Yeah,
first.
I'll show you one.
Yeah.
Both the sides. Take it out, and there you go.
Flip it round. Boom.
Perfect, not bad. Do you want to try 2 more?
Okay. You can tell how little I do at home by how excited I get getting little jobs
Yeah,
like this.
perfect. I think that's enough. Cook it normally. It might take about, on a medium flame, it should take about 1 minute each side. So tea is boiling now. Gonna add sugar to this and tea bags. We're gonna wait for another boil. And I'm gonna flip the brioche buns now. If you see, it's got a nice color to it. Yeah, just gonna cook it on the other side. Beautiful, that's done. I think we've got everything ready and we'll start plating up now. Gonna plate our egg burji. Now we'll come to our keema. Finish them with a little bit of coriander. And that's there. Gonna finish our French toast. take Nutella, spread it onto the bread, stuff it with strawberries, and there you go. Gonna do the same for the rest of them. And there you go. That's your Nutella French toast ready. And finally, we'll serve the tea. So this is the masala chai, and we've used crushed ginger, cinnamon stick, cardamom, and tea bag sugar. The main spice is cardamom and ginger.
Got our egg, got our keema. That's our mango, yeah?
Yeah, mango lassi granola.
These are all dishes that we can have for breakfast. And what I'm saying is, in Ramadan, I think this would make an absolutely perfect suhoor as well. You've got your carbs, you've got some proteins, you've got something sweet. What am I gonna have first? Ooh, I'm gonna go for one of these buns. Nice and soft and buttery. You know what? I'm just really gonna top this one up. I don't know why I'm trying to be polite. My own show. You know what I mean? There we go. I'm tempted to ask for ketchup, but I don't want you to hit me. Bismillah. The buns, soft and buttery. Keema, full of flavor.
Do you want to try the egg burji?
Oh yes. I'm so confident with the egg, I'm not even going to put it in that. I want to taste it for what it is. We're going to have it like this. As always, I've taken something that I'm not a fan of, and you've made me a fan of it. Where am I going next?
I think you should try the mango lassi granola.
This is my breakfast right here. This is going to be my thing. And this mango lassi granola, and as well as everything else, you can find the ingredients, the recipe, all on the website. And inshallah, you can be having this for your suhoor or for your breakfast. Last
Try the French toast.
but not least, thank you. I don't know where to tackle this from. Just gonna go in. That for me is the perfect combo. Strawberries and chocolate. So good, it'll make your hat fall off. And finally, to wash it all down, we've got our masala tea. That was amazing. You have absolutely outdone yourself. I don't know what you're gonna make next time to top this, but you guys can see it all on the next episode of Let's Eat Street, where we'll have delicious food from all around the world. Whether it's a mouth-watering main, a sensational starter, or a delicious dessert, you can find it all here on Let's Eat Street. So join us again on another episode, and you can learn how to make amazing dishes like this from the comfort of your own home. Join me and Chef Nitesh, and Let's Eat Street.
To find the recipes for this episode, visit www.imanchannel.tv/Let's Eat Street.